Hello Scorpio, K-Loves Tarot here. So then you guys, my fellow Scorpios, are going to be looking at your first half of October 2019. Let's get stuck in. I'm literally been because I've decided I'm just going to instead of using the same deck throughout all your readings, I'm just going to go with the flow and like where I'm really drawn to. And I'm actually really drawn to this Harmony deck, I think, for the main part of your read. So we'll go with that, Scorpio. Right then. Let me just see which way is the halfway point for October. I think it's safe to say we're sort of running from the first, yeah, we'll do it to the 15th, yeah, we'll do that. 1st to the 15th of October 2019, Scorpio love. Love messages for Scorpio for first half of October 2019. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, let's take a look, you guys. So, someone's calling me. Just let me pause this. Sorry about that, Scorpios. Yeah, I know you wouldn't have noticed, but I just had to pause it to answer the phone. Right, so the first three that we've got out are the Nine of Pentacles, the World reversed, and the Star reversed. So, then we move to... just going to move these decks just over here out of the way so that I've definitely got all of this in frame. Right. The Two of Cups at the centre of your reading, Scorpio. The Tower in the reverse. The Fool reversed. The Hierophant reversed. And the Hermit reversed. Now, Scorpio, you've kind of got quite a few things going on here with the major arcanas. We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a 9-card spread. So there's some karmic shit going on here, okay? And the thing is, because, I mean, for a moment, just ignore the fact that they're reversed. Because, I mean, I suppose some people could read it as, well, if it's very karmic and they're mostly reversed, in fact, they're all reversed, then that means, oh, it's bad, it's bad. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. We'll sort of study this in a bit more detail. Let me add some Romance Angel cards to this. So, we've got Attraction. And, oh, we've got the Wedding card as well, you guys. One more for Scorpio. This one definitely wants to come out. Flirt. And let's throw in some activation cards to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpio. Okay, I've got Compassion and Present as well. Present is in live in the present, not present is in gift. So, we've got the Two of Cups at the centre of your reading, and this really is the focal point. But like I say, the surrounding major arcanas do, in a manner of speaking, kind of trump this. We definitely need to add more clarification, but let's look at the base first, okay? But I'm definitely confident saying the first half of October, in fact, it could residuate like throughout the month of October. It's a very karmic month for you guys. So let's start with this top row. The top row is really where you've been. It's your recent past. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the World in the reverse, and the Star in the reverse. So this is that not really having much of a choice but to remain single. So some of you guys could have chosen to remain single. And the World's in the reverse, which means a journey in love didn't quite come to an end for you guys. And I think that the Star in the reverse is, they say it's that lack of hope, but I kind of want to say maybe it's more a lack of understanding as well as hope. You know, so there could have been this situation with someone here that I suppose you could consider unfinished business. And you guys just are not moving on from that. You see it as a hopeless situation. You don't particularly think that you can go back or that anything's going to happen. but we're still stuck in this period of unfinished business, okay? So let's move on to the now. We've got the Knave of Wands, and it's usually an olive branch. So if there has been some sort of strife with somebody, it's sort of, it's their action cards, aren't they, the ones? So this is taking action in a positive way. It's an apology. And I feel like it's incoming. And I feel like because this apology sort of comes through, maybe you apologise to each other. It kind of helps avoid any further disasters, okay? And I feel like that's where the Two of Cups is you guys meeting in the middle a little bit. It's no longer going against the grain. It's meeting in the middle and saying, you know what, I'm sorry, you're sorry, we're cool, we're okay, you know what I mean? And like I say, this is very karmic. And moving forward, you guys, you know, we have the Fool in the reverse. And this is not really taking any chances, not taking any risks. Why? Because the Hierophant's reversed. We're not necessarily, there is no good advice here, okay? Because usually the Hierophant is, don't get me wrong, it's a spiritual card, but it's also about seeking advice, seeking guidance. And I kind of want to say that there just is no right or wrong way to go about this, hence why it's reversed. But also it's a sign that there's unlikely to be any commitment, really. But the Hermit's reversed. It still helps you sort of... The Hermit in the upright, really, is sort of that period where you take a step back to figure out what you want. And in the reverse, it's basically saying, well, you've already done that. You know what you want. It's just we're not acting on it yet. So when we look at this objectively, we're realising what we want, a relationship, but we're still single. Why? We can't take any risks with the relationship because it's still there's something there that's sort of leaving it to be a hopeless situation. So there's a blockage in the way, in other words, Scorpio. I mean, we will clarify to try and figure out what these blockages are. But from what I can see on the surface, we've got this situation with unfinished business. You may even be waiting around for this person. Not that you have much hope about it, or maybe they don't have much hope about it, but it's very hard for you to let go. There is this sort of period around the October mark where not necessarily a relationship occurs, but I just see you guys meeting in the middle a little bit here. So, you know, and it kind of helps reset the foundation for whatever this Two of Cups is for you. Whether it is a relationship that could be in the future or whether it is just two people coming together on common ground. Maybe it's submitting feelings to each other. Maybe it's agreeing to disagree. Whatever it is, it's you two coming together to meet in the middle. We apologise. We avoid any further conflict and disaster. We reset the foundation. We can start again. It's a very positive kind of thing, like I said, but it's also very karmic. It's almost as if whoever, say you come to this reading and you've got that one person in mind, whoever that is to you, it seems like you were meant to come across this person on your life path. You know what I mean? Like they have a purpose in your life, be it for, I suppose you could deem it good or bad. But I've got compassion here, and it says you demonstrate the language of the heart and actively sharing and living love. And I feel like this is just you two treating each other with compassion moving forward and actually being a bit more understanding of each other and each other's situation. And then it's present, you live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. And this is about making up. This is about leaving the past in the past. So if there were arguments, if there were difficulties, if there were blockages, it's about putting that to one side. And I've got the attraction card. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I do genuinely believe that whoever this person is to you, Scorpio, you really do enjoy their company. And you may have so much in common with this person. And the wedding card, I just feel like it's highlighting loyalty. Absolute loyalty. And it's very mutual. The Two of Cups, it's always mutual. And then I've got the flirt card. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. This is that extension of light-hearted energy to get back on track with whoever this is. So let me just pop a little bit of clarification on this. First and foremost, I really do want to take a look to see what the actual blockage is with whoever this is. It could be many different things for all of you, but we'll still take a look. Okay, what's this blockage between Scorpio and whoever this other person is to them? What's this blockage? There is a blockage. The Eight of Cups is just clarifying that there definitely is a blockage. But we have to turn away. We have to face the moon. We have to see what's hidden under the surface. So I feel like that's just a reminder for all of you that this is a general reading. So each and every one of you, the blockage is going to be different for each of you. And this just sort of say, yes, we were right to detach here. We were right to sort of pull back because there's something missing. We have to face the moon. We have to face what's hidden under the surface. That could be anything from how you really feel about this person to what you actually would intend to do about this situation. What are you capable of doing? What are the barriers? Is it work? Is it finance? Is it cultural differences? Is this person married? Are they getting a divorce and it's still yet to go through? Is it distance? There's a definite blockage, and it's obviously that's just a reminder. It's going to be different for each of you. So let's take a clarification on the Tower. So I've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So the disaster that was avoided was further arguments, really, because the Queen of Wands, she is in the reverse. She is. People call her the Queen Bitch from Hell. She's very argumentative. She's very hot-headed. She's very annoyed and pissed off. But she's made that to be that way. That's why the disaster that's avoided by actually sort of offering olive branches here to each other is a full-blown argument that could turn very, very sour. Let me check out the Hermit. The Hierophant. Hierophant reverse. What's this Hierophant reverse for? Oh, we've got two. So I've got the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups is reversed, in the clarification of this card. So yeah, I think it's just highlighting that this unionship is more along the lines of mutual understanding. The actual relationship itself is going to be very difficult to fight for. There is this lack of commitment going on that is a little bit beyond your control moving forward, but at least you've come to realise exactly what you need to do moving forward. So, what is their overall advice in connection with the Hermit reversed for Scorpio? So, I've got the Nine of Wands reversed with the Eight of Pentacles. So, it's putting it's a lot of hard work and effort into yourself. And the Nine of Wands reversed, it indicates that vulnerability, leaving yourself wide open for pain. I think some of you actually need to learn to trust your judgment in that way. Because with this being a karmic reading, I think that you are meant to meet this person. I think whoever this person is for you is a part of your journey. It's a part of your life path. There were lessons to learn. And Spirit's just highlighting the fact that if you don't realise that even painful lessons are still just as valuable, you cannot shut your way. You can't shut yourself away moving forward for fear of history repeating itself or for fear of getting hurt again. You know what I mean? And that element of vulnerability is always going to be a positive thing. Now, that's not to say you have to be naive with this sort of stuff. Especially when meeting new people and moving on or letting this person back into your life. Whichever way this goes, it's going to be different for each of you. But it is basically saying, alright, you need to protect yourself to some extent. Make people earn your trust. But don't shut yourself off and put more hard work and effort into correcting inner issues moving forward, okay? So, I'm going to continue this in an extended reading, and we're going to look a bit more at this Two of Cups, because for some of you, it actually is a relationship that is yet to happen. For others of you, it is just a mutual understanding. So it'd be really interesting to clarify that Two of Cups in a bit more detail. So I'm going to do that in the extended reading. If you do want to purchase it, it's only £1.50, that's it. And you can click the link into the description box. Please, I don't necessarily need your email. I can pull that from the PayPal receipt. But I definitely do need you to put in the message box at checkout what sign you want. Okay? Otherwise, I don't know what to send you. So, in saying that, I'm going to leave that there, and I hope that this helps some moving forward through the first half of October. Very karmic shit going on for you guys, and it is going to feel like a very intense part of the year for you guys, most definitely. And we are sort of graduating towards Scorpio season as well, so the energy is just going to keep intensifying for you guys. I think the key really here is, like it says, put a lot of hard work and effort into accepting your flaws, but also strengthening what's good about you, strengthening your strengths as well. Moving forward, you guys are like learning a lot about yourselves and about the people around you moving forward, so pay more attention to that. And also, intuition spot on at this time. You know, if you keep getting those little niggles, I would start paying attention to them. You guys are the most psychic in the zodiac. You can do this. You've got this, Scorpio. Alright, and you guys, for those purchasing the extended, I'll see you in a moment. Otherwise, take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.